Okay, I want to show you something really cool. I'm going to ask our new AskAI feature inside Property Funnels to build me an AI agent that is going to help convert Facebook leads. Let's say it's a valuation ad or a CMA ad. I want the AI agent to connect directly to Messenger, ask the right questions, and classify the seller as a now seller or a 1 to 3 month, 3 to 6 months, or longer term. And yeah, let's get into it. So what I've gone ahead and done is just to make this easier for this demo purpose, you can speak to the AI and ask it, but I'm just going to grab what ChatGPT gave me here. And I'll just read this to you quickly. So a Facebook Messenger AI agent called Seller Qualification Assistant. You can give it a name. You can give it your name if you want to do that. So all it's going to do, it's going to respond to the homeowner. It's going to ask particular questions about the property type, classify the lead into following categories, long-term nurture, etc. Responses in custom fields. So I'm just going to grab all of that. And I'm going to hop back into the Ask AI. There's no other questions in here. I'm going to paste it directly in and I'm going to hit generate. You're going to start seeing the AI classifying and looking at what my question is here. So it's just clarifying here, and I'm going to go through a few steps and I'll come back once the AI stopped thinking and started building. So some progress here, you can see it's got a build plan here. We're going to load the conversation AI skills, review agent creation requirements, and then it's going to start creating the custom fields for the property data, create tags, build the conversation AI agent and the script, and then the agent actions, and we're going to review and confirm the final setup. Okay, so it's basically done the skills and review agent requirements. So first things first, you can see the build plan here. It's going to create these custom fields. There's 9 items: seller property address, so that's the name of the field, property type, bedroom, bathroom, reason for selling, estimated expected sale timeline. You can see the custom field type, and then options and notes. Phase 2 is going to be the contact tags. So it's going to create these tags: hot, warm, future, long term. And then the name is Seller Qualification Assistant, channel Facebook Messenger. It's going to be autopilot. The business name is the Lazy Agent. That's the demo account we have here. Wait time is 2 seconds between messages, and then 25 max messages. These things can all be customized in the agent itself. So it's giving us a preview. Hi there. Thanks for getting in touch. I see you're interested in a free property valuation. Is that right? And then asks one question at a time for the property address, bedroom, bathrooms. Okay, tone is warm. Okay, so let's go ahead and say, please build it. Okay, so it is done. If you can see, there's the name. It's a Seller Qualification Assistant. 25 messages per run, and we've got the 8 custom fields created, and the seller tags are created. And then it's also giving us some recommended next steps. Obviously connect to Facebook. So we've got to connect the channel. We're going to go into the AI agent to make sure that that has been done. It should have already been done. Build hot, warm workflow. So it can also help you create these workflows, or you can go to the workflow AI and build these out. Build a nurture workflow. Again, you can ask the AI over here to create content for you, and they'll do a pretty damn good job. And then obviously test the agent. So let's go ahead and go to the AI agents here, go to the conversation AI, and then we check out by the agents list. We've got this one here, the Seller Qualification Assistant. So if we go into this one, you can see the supported channels are Facebook for this one. Again, we can connect WhatsApp. You can do it on email. You can do it over Instagram too. So there's no limits in terms of the incoming areas that you can bring this into. And the business name is Lazy Agent. You can change this. Wait time before responding, 2 seconds, and then maximum messages it can send in a conversation is 25. You can bring this right up to, for example, 75 messages if that's what you anticipate. And then these little toggles just help that, if you are having a conversation, you can send the bot to sleep when you send a manual message. You can also allow the bot to respond to images. They may share images of the property. And then also voice notes, particularly useful on WhatsApp. And then reactivate the bot after 2 hours. So if it is gone to sleep, the bot can come back to life in about 2 hours. So let's hit save. And then we can check the bot goals here. So you can see the personality. So warm, friendly, professional, real estate advisor. And then the goal is to qualify homeowners and inquire about a free property valuation or comparative market analysis from a seller ad on Facebook, collect their property details, motivation, selling timeline, and then any additional information. So you are the seller qualification assistant for the lazy agents. Again, you can give this bot a name and it can be identified as a name. Some personality traits, qualification sequence. So you can see it's got all of these qualifications here. And then we save the classification, add matching tag, add a custom note summarizing the full conversation, and then closing messages. For warm, thank you so much for sharing that. One of our agents will be in touch. For future, thank you for sharing that with me. We'll keep you updated. And then there's the hot, warm, arrange a free valuation ASAP. So let's have a look and see it did create those custom fields. So it's going to collect that information from the person and it's going to save it into a custom field for you to just have structured data. So that helps a hell of a lot. You can always add more should you want to, but let's just keep it as is. And then you can enable a conversation summary to be sent to you. For example, let's see, contacts assigned user. And then if you've got any specific users that need to get the conversation summary sent to them, it will do that too. Yeah. That's it. So let's go ahead and make sure, if we want to test this out, I'm going to make sure that my Facebook is connected to this account. And then I'm going to hop onto Messenger and we're going to test this baby out. Okay, so I have confirmed that the Facebook page is connected. So where you go is inside your settings, you go down to your integrations, and then you make sure that Facebook's, the lazy agent is connected. So it can handle DMs. Yeah, so we can just make sure that everything is connected. Facebook Messenger is on. You would connect Instagram. There is no Instagram page. Yeah, so we're going to just stick with Facebook. Going to hop one back, go to automation, and we're going to create a quick workflow based on, so you can build with AI, but I'm going to just start from scratch here. And I'm going to use the trigger, which is customer replied. And then I'm going to pick my channel. So customer reply channel is Facebook Messenger. You can also use, for example, WhatsApp. You can use live chats, TikTok, etc. So I'm going to just make sure that the message body also filters by a particular keyword. So I'm going to just say message body contains. Somebody may write valuation. So I'm going to just keep that as my filter because I don't want people to be pulled into this if they're having other conversations on Messenger with your business. So let's go ahead and create that trigger. And then all we have to do here is add an action, and we're going to update the conversation AI bot. So let's just find update conversation AI bot and status. And we're going to change it to the seller qualification assistant. Make it active, make sure it's active. Hit save action. And then we're going to publish and save this. So let's just give this a name. Seller Messenger Qualifier. Okay, so I'm going to just go to my Facebook page and I'll be back in a sec. Okay, so this is the Lazy Agent Facebook page that we just used for testing. 13 followers, a grand total. So if you remember, what we did here is we're going to use Facebook Messenger. So this will work with Facebook ads running into Facebook Messenger. Message body contains valuation. So when somebody responds on Messenger with that keyword and you can put that into your ad, it's going to enroll them into this workflow and it's going to update the conversation AI bot and status to our seller qualification assistant. So let's go back to Facebook and let's open message here. And I'm going to write, hi, I'd like a valuation. Let's go ahead and look over here at the execution logs. Give it a second to come in. There it is. So David was added to the workflow and the conversation AI bot and status was updated and he was removed from the workflow. So that's perfectly good. Now, if we come back down here to Messenger, what we should start to see is fantastic. It's already starting to have a conversation with us. So it says, hi there, and you can customize this for the person's name. Thanks so much for reaching out to the Lazy Agent. I see you're interested in a free property valuation or market assessment. Is that correct? I'm going to say yes. And while that is doing its thing there, I'm going to take you to the conversations pane here, where you should see this conversation taking place. So there was my message. This was the AI having a conversation. That was my response, yes. And let's see if the conversation is proceeding. There it is. Thanks for confirming. We offer free professional market assessment based on recent sales. Since I've got your details already, so I already had it because I've been testing this previously. We'll review, Rusty Rasmus will review your info and follow up. Okay, so it already has most of the information, but again, if people are new to your CRM and they don't have any information around them, the bot will ask them all the qualification questions. So let me just see if I can prompt it to ask again. Please ask me all the relevant questions. So let's see if it does that. Please ask all the relevant questions. Thanks for asking. Key questions covering a property valuation. Have you already had a valuation done? Are you planning to sell? Is the property currently occupied? What price are you hoping to achieve? Have you already had a valuation done on your property? Good question. I'll say no. And again, you can adjust the cadence between question and answer from the 2 seconds. Okay, if you hadn't had a valuation done yet, next up, are you planning to sell your property in the next 3 months or just curious about the current value? I need to sell soon. See, so I need to sell soon. So again, it's going to ask all the relevant questions and it's going to start to build a profile for this particular person. As mentioned, you can put more into the workflow so that it starts to put it into a pipeline for you and tags people appropriately. But again, just for demo purposes, this is how easy it is now to create an AI agent for your business that's always on for different purposes within your business. So this is available inside AskAI. It's going to go out for general release very, very soon. There is an extra fee for it because there are credits for the LLMs that we're using, but we're going to keep it highly affordable for you. And it's not going to be able to do just creating an AI agent in your business. It can analyze data. It can find subtle signals in your data. It can analyze your portal leads. It can create long-term nurture campaigns for you, pipelines, help you debug and support within the system. So if you can type, you can ask AI to do just about anything for you. So if you're keen on getting this installed in your business and you're a current Property Funnel subscriber, please do get in touch. If you're not, why are you not a Property Funnel subscriber yet? Because of all the cool stuff that we're bringing to you and the industry. So yeah, just thought I'd quickly do that for like 15 odd minutes. If you've got any questions, pop me a WhatsApp, pop me an email, pop me a DM, wherever you're seeing this, and let's start a conversation. Have a great day and good luck out there.